Ublaloatak, Kanuik Pizzy. Today is Tuesday. What day? All day today, let's be, always, do, cooperate, and let's treat. I knew you guys would remember that. Great work. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to school. We've had some crazy stuff going on. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is the reason that we delayed school for a few days. We got a whole bunch of food delivered into the school on a rainy weekend, and we brought it into the commons and set it out on the tables. Several days later, we put it away in the pantry, and then Jo came in and she saw these teeny tiny little critters. We thought maybe they were just for some food somebody left behind that had been in the sink. But as we investigated further, we found out that these teeny tiny bugs were harmless flower beetles. What do flower beetles like to do? Well, they like to do two things. No, maybe three. They like to do three things. They like to go around. They're kind of slow. They like to lay eggs. And they like food. Now, and they're small. They're 1/7 of an inch. Look that up, how small 1/7 of an inch is. Now, the nice thing about flower bugs is that they're harmless. They don't bite humans. They don't try to hang out with humans. They don't look at you like, gee, I should munch on you like a bed bug or lice. But what they do is they like to hang out around food. So what did we have to do? We had to clean the entire kitchen. We had to take everything out of the pantry and all the food items out of the kitchen. We had to clean and wipe everything off. We had to paint the sides of the boards that were in the pantry because they had little holes in them that the teeny tiny bugs could crawl into. And we had to massively clean the pantry area. Lots and lots of work. It took a long time. I bet you want to see how big they are. Okay, they're about as big as this teeny tiny piece of skinny pencil lead. And they'll move around, just kind of wiggle around a little bit. They're not super fast, and they're really easy to kill. You can kill them by smushing with a finger or stepping on them. And they're just annoying, like a black fly is annoying, but they're so tiny they can hide in a lot of places. And that's why it took us so long to clean everything out. Now, do we know if we got all of them? Of course not, because they're teeny tiny. So we're taking a lot of preventions because who likes bugs even if they are harmless, right? So that's why we're not going to use our lockers for a couple days because we've been sanitizing them over and over. We want to keep doing that. Nobody's supposed to go in the kitchen, okay? Nobody. And you can't take food out of the commons. I would suggest you do not bring any food or snacks to school because that's what they like. They don't like us. They want food. They look for food. They eat food. They sit around in the food, and then they lay eggs in the food. So the kitchen is super scrupulously clean, and we will be keeping food in a variety of different containers to keep it away from the bugs, and we'll just keep killing them and killing them. And here's how we're going to check for bugs. These are insect sticky traps, and you can see those little dots on them. Those are the bugging bugs. So if you see any of those around the school, we're going to leave some of these traps out, and we're going to see if we see bugs. Don't touch them. I am totally serious here. Penny stepped on one, and she couldn't get off her shoe. I stepped on one by accident. I had to throw my shoes away. It was so gross. You will. It's like the stickiest, gooeyest thing ever, and you'll try to shake it and get it off your skin, and just don't even touch those little bug traps. They're there, and you might even see a bug caught in one, and that means we'll go over by where that bug was, and we'll do our treatment type stuff. It's going to be just take a long time to keep everything super clean, and we can squish these bugs, we can get rid of these bugs, but it's going to take a while because they can hide in all kinds of little places. But don't freak out. They're teeny tiny bugs. And do they like us humans? No. What they want is just food. Let's talk about something more exciting. The gym. So the gym floor was refinished. That's a really big deal, and we have to take good care of it. Right now, if you would like to play in the gym, it is a socks-only gym. Why? When you wear your outside shoes into the gym and bring damp, dirt, and sand and rocks in, it acts like sandpaper and scratches the finish off. So, socks only, no bare feet. If you happen to have indoor shoes that you can prove to your teacher are indoor shoes, you did not wear them back and forth to home, you can also wear those. And that's tonight too. Socks only, indoor shoes only if you only use them indoors. If they're dirty or anything, or have anything on them, you can't wear them. Okay, but we have gym tonight. Yay. Next topic. Water bottles. Our order of water bottles did not come in yet. So only our 8th through 12th graders who don't have a homeroom have water bottles right now. And students will be using the little cups and pitchers in the classroom to have water. Hang in there. We'll get out water bottles to everyone as soon as we can. And high school students, talk with your teachers about where to leave your water bottles for now, because we won't be using lockers for a few more days. We want to keep cleaning in those lockers to make sure they're ready for you. Next topic is phones. Did you know that the state of Alaska actually made a law that schools have to figure out a no phone policy in schools? They can do it any way they want, but no phones in schools, because they know how distracting our phones are. Leave your phone at home. If it ends up with you, teenagers, have it off, have it silent, leave it in your locker. It's not a big deal if we don't see it, we don't hear it, and you don't use it, but it can become a big deal if you do. Let's not go there, okay? And last but not least for this morning is something new and exciting we're doing at Brevard Mission School called Gold Status. Gold Status is really exciting. If you keep your attendance at 90% or above, you don't have to even think about gym lists because you won't be on it. 90% above, and you are gold. Did I say gold? I did. Gold. Say it with me. Gold. Louder. Gold. And you don't have to think about gym list. What's the percentage? 90% and above. This starts tomorrow. To go to gym tonight, you just have to make sure your parents do your paperwork. Check at home when you get at home, see if your parents did your paperwork. And if they haven't, come see me at school. We'll try to get the packet home. You can take it home to them, see if they can get it done in time for your gym time. I'll be around all evening to help you guys do that, because I want you to be able to go to gym. So today is a really exciting day for all of the staff here at Brevard Mission School. You know why? We really like you guys. We're really happy to see you and to work with you every day. And we hope you come to school every day. And now, a special little surprise from some of the parapros who love you too. Have a great and wonderful first day of school.
Go, 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 you mighty Huskies, fight, 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 you mighty Huskies, win, 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 you mighty Huskies, go, fight, win, woo!
1, 2, 3.